Hey guys, welcome to Ray McVinnie's Kitchen. I'm Monique Bradley.
I'm Ray McVinnie. This is my new kitchen.
Ooh, exciting, Ray.
Yeah.
So nice to be here. So today we arrived and it was exciting just to see there was more light outside.
Yeah, can't wait for daylight saving.
And it's a change in the season as well. That's what I love about it. So you've got a different ingredient you're working with tonight and a whole different recipe.
I thought we'd do something sweet. What's in season? Oranges.
Yes.
Lemons.
Delicious, love them.
So, and I'm going to do this back to front today because I want to get this in and cook it in real time.
Oh, nice.
So this is a round of
pastry?
flaky. Funnily enough, yes. Flaky pastry. It's panettone. I don't mind saying it's made with butter. It's just like you'd make it yourself, and because you can buy it, why would you buy it? Yeah. Okay, I get no money for that. I just love this product. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I don't need a tart ring or anything like that. I'm just going to quickly just brush the edge with a little bit of water.
Right.
Okay.
Now, by the way, guys, if you're wondering where the recipe is, it's actually already loaded onto Ray's website, raymcvinnie.com. It's right there on the front page. Oh, that's pretty.
With your thumb, you don't have to do this. You can just fold it over if you want to. You don't have to worry about, trying to get all this little pattern going on.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, lots of people are saying, hey, Simon Goltz just said, Ray, looking forward to seeing what you're cooking tonight. And Ross Forrester has just said, I think it's finally time that you cook a roast, don't you?
Oh, look, it takes too long, Ross.
Yeah.
I could cook a little roast, but I like doing all this in real time. But I want to get this tart into the oven ASAP, so it's cooked by 7:30.
Love it.
Okay, so all I've done is round of pastry, rolled it out a wee bit, folded the edge in about sort of 2 or 3 centimeters like that. And you end up, and if it's not quite right, you just go, push it into shape. And then I've cooked the orange filling, which I'm going to show you, how it goes in here. And this is what the orange filling should look like after you've cooked it. See, there's hardly any syrup in there.
So you've cooked it with the skin on?
I've cooked it with the skin on. And what is so interesting about this tart is it's not bitter at all.
I'm quite surprised about that.
I'm always surprised about it.
Is it because of the source of the oranges, or is it when you cook it down?
We were just up north at my daughter's place, and what was in the markets, what was great, Kiri oranges.
Beautiful.
Which is why I called it this. So you put the filling, I'm going to show you how to make this filling like after I've done it. We're doing things back to front today. So put the oranges inside the pastry, the little edge that you've turned up like that.
That's awesome. So many people have popped on to say hi tonight. Yvonne McKinnon said hello. Jenny Stronch, I hope I said that nice. Right, she said, we love your cooking, your live cooking. So good. Cookie Wild, good to see you.
Cookie Wild, hello.
Glenn Jeffrey said, hey Ray, been a long time, dude.
Glenn Jeffries, yes.
John Sabritsky said, hi from Germany.
Guten Tag, guten Abend, wie geht es Ihnen?
Oh, get you. Debbie White just said, hey, cuz, nice to see what you're doing and
how are you,
doing
Debbie?
Well.
Yeah, that's very, very nice. Thank you.
And
nice
Dale said, see you soon, chef.
Oh, okay, Dale. Cool.
Excellent.
Let me see who that is.
Dale Hayward.
Yeah, Dale. Good. You need to email me, Dale. Tell me when.
Sounds good.
So there's hardly any syrup left in there after I've cooked it. See that? There's a little bit, and it's actually, you don't really want to waste it, so just sort of dab it over. Right, that can go over there. And then this just goes in the oven now for like 25 minutes.
Beautiful, nice and easy.
25 minutes, yeah.
So you don't put anything else on top?
Not at this stage, okay?
Cool.
So in the oven, and the thing I've got in the oven, I've said to use a pizza stone.
This is cool. I didn't know about
my
this.
grubby old pizza stone.
Yeah.
Okay, and what it does is you can basically focus the heat, because on this tart I want the bottom to cook and be really, really crisp.
Oh, so I asked Ray before we went live tonight, I said to him, but if you've got an oven that's got elements on the top and the bottom, surely if you put your pastry in there, isn't it going to cook from both sides?
Yeah, it is, but you want to concentrate that heat on the bottom of the tart, like they do a pizza. Okay, so we'll get rid of that. That can disappear.
Okay, so what if somebody doesn't have a pizza
You can do it without a pizza stone, but hey, you can go to the local tile centre and buy a completely unglazed, thickish terracotta tile, and that will work as a pizza stone. Oh, yeah, it's just what you want is something that's going to get really, really hot.
And it's going to hold that heat in.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that is so cool.
That's no.
What are you going to do now?
Well, I've got some. The other things I need for this are the marmalade And
is it any particular? So, have you used an orange marmalade for that? Or?
My favourite marmalade at the moment is a Rose's English breakfast marmalade.
Oh, fabulous! Yeah,
which tastes like English marmalade, which is what I want. Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah. But what I do want to do, and you've seen me do this before, and I'm going to do it again because it's really nice with this tart citrus. I've got some cream, a small amount, 300 mils.
Oh, perfect.
Yep.
Debbie Falconer just said, "Hi Ray, long time no see. This looks delicious."
Oh, good, good. And the juice of a lemon.
Oh, and interesting comments come through. How much does this dish cost to make?
Depends on which pastry you use. Look, this recipe has only got oranges, pastry, marmalade. That's about it, really. Sugar, water.
Right.
The cream optional. So if you buy an expensive pastry, but you get what you pay for with food, that's why I like using this made with butter thing. I mean, a roll of 500 grams of that pastry is about $8 or $9 or something. So it's quite expensive, but it's worth it. You can make this with any flaky pastry you like. And
in the recipe, which is on Ray's website, raymcvinnie.com, he only uses 300 grams of the pastry, by the way. But after the stream, go to his website and grab it, and you'll see for yourselves.
Yeah. So, as I was saying, we're up north. That's what I made.
Kirikiri.
Yeah, up at Kirikiri, near where my daughter lives. Pour the lemon juice into the cream. Don't stir it, don't do anything.
So I know we've had people message in before and ask, if you put lemon juice into cream, won't it curdle?
No, it'll curdle milk, which is protein. It won't curdle cream, which is fat.
Perfect, we love
fat.
And
fat, we love fat. That's why we love it, yeah.
Excellent.
The other thing I want to put in here is some orange flower water, which is a really interesting ingredient. There's two here. I've got rose water, which isn't going into this, but
we love it.
We love it. Yeah, it smells so beautiful. This is what they put in Turkish Delight.
Oh, I love it.
Rose
I want
flavouring.
to actually smother my body with it. It smells so good.
But this is an orange blossom water. So
stop it! That's
so beautiful. Yeah. So I want
it is like a perfume. It's like a cologne, eau de cologne or something.
So I want
like that.
couple of teaspoons of that in there as well.
Beautiful.
So you're going to get this like scented cream to put over the top, not sweet, because this is going to be sweet enough. Yeah.
I like it.
Well, that's 10 minutes, and we've talked about everything.
All right, guys, because we've got plenty of time, what's going on in your life?
Oh, no, what I'm going to do is show you. I'm going to show the filling.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Right, but I'm going to take my time. Be a little sort of less hysterical, I think.
Oh, Lorraine Buttermore just said, hello.
Hello.
Good to see you guys on there. Oh, there's a whole huge... wow, there's a huge, goodness gracious, Simon Galt is actually spamming your news feed. Simon,
what are you doing, Simon?
Back away, Simon.
Yeah. What's he doing?
Oh, he's talking about making a roast tomorrow. Joanne Chacon.
Make a roast tomorrow, Simon.
Yeah, I think he's gonna live stream it as well. He said.
There you go.
Simon, stop spamming us, man. Joanne Chacon just said greetings from Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, wow.
Good to see you. Jerry Repent has said, "Is this meal halal?"
Halal? Is it halal? Well, none of the... Well, I suppose it might be. Although I have got butter going on. It's animal products you've got to worry about.
Yes,
so there's butter in the pastry. You tell me, is it halal? But apart from that, it's kind of vegetarian.
Cookie Wild just said, please, can you do some Moroccan recipes?
Oh, yeah, we can do a tagine. That'd be really nice.
Do you need a lot of time, though, to cook a tagine?
I will have to make one beforehand.
Excellent.
Yeah, but that's okay. Yeah, I used to do this really good one I did at the food show, which was a kumara and lamb meatball.
That was really good.
That was good, Dad.
Yeah, I like that.
Look, this is how you make the filling for this tart, which is basically oranges cooked in syrup. I've got 4 kirikiri. I actually did get kirikiri oranges. And I've just sliced them up, but don't use the end of them because...
Aren't they pretty?
Yeah, they are. That's a lot of skin there. You don't want that. So just slice it up and cook it in a frying pan because you want a wide surface area.
Okay.
Okay? And
so you cook them not on a high heat or anything like that?
Yeah, you do. Hang on, I'll show you. Yeah, we'll actually do this. get it going and bring it to the boil.
In real time. So if you make a dish like this and you decide you're not going to use it on the pastry, you want to do something different, what could you put it on top of, say, a trifle? Because I think this is a beautiful looking dish on its own.
Well, yeah. And what did we have it with the other night? We used it with something because I had some left over.
Some ice cream or something.
I was going to say ice cream. Get a really good vanilla. Vanilla bean ice cream.
Gorgeous.
And put it on that. So look, put the orange slices into the pan. Just wipe your knife, wipe the bench, slow down. We've got a lot of things. I need to look at the
I want to do a shout out to my lovely friend Roberto, who's watching tonight. Roberto is an absolute foodie as well. Hi, Roberto.
Roberto, where's Roberto from?
He is from Brazil.
Ah, okay. Bom dia.
Yeah, really cool to have you on here. Capel Dev has just said, if I'm not mistaken, that's a cast iron pan.
This is a cast iron
Old
pan.
Times. Good nostalgia.
Yeah, I love it. And I can use it on my induction stove, no problem, because the magnet will stick to it. And I think I got that for like $5 in an op shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, where all the best stuff comes from.
It does, eh?
Yeah.
So Capel is watching us from India as well. So Capel is, remember Raja who pops in? I think he's watching tonight as well. Shout out to you, Raja.
Good.
It's Raja's dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, cool. Good to have you guys on the stream.
I've got half a cup of caster sugar. Okay. Tip that over the top. Like that. Just all over. And then 2 cups of water.
I've just had some really interesting questions come in. Are you a real chef, Ray?
Am I a real chef? What's a real chef? What does it mean? Yeah, I worked for years as what I would call a professional chef, and ended up lecturing in practical and theoretical cookery at Auckland University of Technology, training chefs. Do you think I'm a real chef?
Just slightly.
Maybe.
Just slightly. Yeah. You've also been contributing.
Who was that?
That was somebody over here. Hi from Perth, says Dean McIntyre.
Right.
Hang on. Let me just have... TK Samuel said, are you a real chef?
Are you a real chef, TK? What do you do? Yeah, no, I think I'm a real chef. Although I don't work professionally anymore. I don't work in a restaurant anymore. Way too old for that.
But you've been a food editor for several magazines as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I was a food editor at Cuisine magazine for a long time. Yeah.
And you're a contributing editor to Bite magazine?
Consulting food editor at Bite magazine, which is in the New Zealand Herald every Monday.
Shout out to everybody on Bite who's watching tonight too.
Right, so I'm going to put this on the stove and bring it to the boil.
There's lots of people watching on Bite actually tonight. Why aren't you guys messaging in and asking questions? It's good to see you all.
Right,
feel free to message in.
I've just put those on the stove and I'm going to bring it to the boil, and when it's boiling, I'm going to get Pete to come around here and show you how sort of hard or how gently I boil it. But because it's not really a simmer thing, you actually want all that water to reduce and turn into a syrup with the sugar at the same time cooking the oranges.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's interesting too, behind the camera is Pete, who's our producer and director, and he's just standing there going, the aroma in the kitchen is amazing.
Coming up from the oven, a bit of a look.
It's great.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Jimmy Boswell said raised Moroccan lamb dish
How are you?
is very lovely, well worth making.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Now, Jimmy is a real chef.
I know, right?
He is like a seriously good professional chef.
Right?
Yeah.
John Sabritsky just said, you helped inspire me to become a real chef.
Oh, good lad.
Just a chef god now, Ray. That's what you are.
Oh, please. Such a responsibility. Onerous.
Capel just said, sir, visit Kashmir sometime.
I've visited Kashmir years ago. Kashmir was one of the, it would be 30 years ago, but it was one of the first places I ever went overseas, and I love Kashmir. It was the most beautiful place.
Excellent.
Yeah. And I love Kashmiri cooking too. Very lovely.
And Dean McIntyre said, Ray, you're the man.
So are you, Jimmy. Thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah. Now, I'm going to have a wee look over here at this cream and see if there's anything. You should leave it a little bit longer, but see what's happening? Pete, can you see that? It's sort of getting like thick lumps and granular sort of. Don't worry, that's what it's meant to do, you know?
Now, a couple of questions have come in asking about the beautiful water, like the rose water and the orange blossom water. Asking which supermarkets did you get it from, whereabouts is it available? Do you have to go to a specialty place for it?
I think some New Worlds have this.
Right.
It comes from the Lebanon. The Cortas is the brand that I always buy because I always have bought it, but you can get other brands. Well, they're starting to go. But some Asian shops have it. My local, not my local anymore, but the one I keep going back to, Bulk Place. Actually, she has it too. Because she's got a great eye.
She has, right.
Really lovely. Look, you stick some in the bath.
That's so nice. Now, Nicola Thompson just messaged in and said, hey, as well. And Warwick Main just said, what's on the menu tonight, Chef?
Warwick is a orange marmalade tart, and the recipe is... Where's the recipe?
Recipe is on Ray's website, raymcvinnie.com.
Right, Pete, do you want to just drag your camera over here and we'll just show them what's going on here with these oranges. Up around the side. Okay, so I've just brought this to the boil and it's thrashing away here madly, but that's okay. It's boiling too hard, but in about, I can smell, can you smell that?
Yeah, it's amazing.
The orange is really beautiful. The good thing about the New Zealand oranges, these are navels, and they're all seedless. There's no seeds, so you don't have to worry about that. Turning into an orange sauna here, but never mind.
Worth it.
That is boiling too hard.
Is great.
Yeah, boiling too hard. So let's turn that down, and I would probably boil that. I've said in the recipe to boil it gently, and I would just boil it like that for about 25 minutes. You can make this 3 days before if you want to. You know, you don't have to do it all at once if you don't want to. Actually, it can be boiling just a little more, I think.
Nikki Shamroth, I hope I said that right.
Nikki Shamroth, how are you? Where are you?
Listening to you, Hello. Ray, is like rewinding the clock 26 years to Metropole days.
Yeah, Nikki was chef at Metropole.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Hi,
and
Nikki.
She was really good. Yeah,
that's
just
good.
Fast, which is what we like. We used to put her on the cold section on larder. Great, you're a good baker, Nikki, and you're really, really fast and hold things in your head. It was good. Okay, so that is what's happening with the oranges, but I think that could probably just go up one notch. I've said boil gently, you should see it. And the thing is, don't take to it with a spoon and tongs and turn it all over. Don't break up those lovely orange slices. This will get quite soft.
Smells
so that's
beautiful.
Yeah, it's a really lovely thing. So that's just going to burble away there for 25 minutes, and it'll end up looking like these ones did with all that
I'm still amazed that you can eat the skin.
Look, get a piece of that orange and eat it.
I'm going to try it.
It's only very slightly bitter.
Okay, here we go.
There we go. Really soft.
Oh, that's so not what I expected.
It's so nice, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible.
I mean, you could probably take these. Hey, we should do this now.
Oh,
and crystallize it. I'll show you something. Hold on.
Oh, that is so good.
Hey, Pete, thank you. I'll send you back over there because I want to show people something that you could do. This is it's
amazing.
The same way as you crystallize peel. You cook it in a syrup, basically.
I did not know that.
Hang on, let me get the sugar.
Now, Capel Dev just said, glad to know that, sir. My other son visited New Zealand. He talks about the beauty of your country as well, and of course, polite people like both of you.
Oh,
thank you,
Capel.
That's
very, very nice. Thank you. And boy, you want to see Kashmir. It is the most...
I know, I missed out on seeing it when I was in India.
The first time I went to Kashmir, I can remember I was, away a long way from home on my first trip. And I got
your first trip by yourself, right?
Yeah, and I got slightly emotional driving into Kashmir into Srinagar from the airport because it looked like a little bit like New Zealand.
Oh, really?
Yeah, beautiful, lovely hills and
gorgeous.
Hey, it just occurs to me that what you could do is put some sugar. Make sure you use the pure white and deadly stuff. That's the stuff to use, and then get yourself one of these. Get the orange slices and dunk them in the sugar. Okay. So that they're really well coated, and let them dry out, and you're going to have a lovely little crunchy.
Serious?
Yeah, crystallized orange slices.
I'm so going to try that. It's
which
amazing.
is nice, but don't do that for the tart. You've already got sugar and everything in that. So you end up with a little,
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thomas Eichhorst, I hope I said that right, said, hi Ray, shout out from Germany. I have a special request. Next week, can you make a strudel like we do in Germany?
No, I can't.
It's a high maintenance dish, isn't it?
That's huge. I haven't got the room. I'd need to do it on the table because incredibly thin pastry that you pull and you pull. You can just about see through it.
That's amazing.
Yeah. But no, I would leave strudel. Yeah, strudel. Apfelstrudel. I would leave that to the expert bakers, and you got lots of them over there. So, but I spent some time in Germany, and I really like the food. Where in Germany are you?
Yeah, good point actually.
Because when you say Germany, it's like saying Europe. It's all different. The food's all different.
So Nikki messaged in and yes, Nikki said messaged in and said, "Oh, you teached me good." Yeah. Cute.
Thanks, Nikki.
And Warwick Main just said, "Beautiful dish. Can't wait for the plate up." I know, me too.
Oh, okay. Oh no, it's really simple, Warwick. It's going to go on a white plate. It's going to be a wedge of tart,
just like in a restaurant,
with a slop of cream.
Perfect.
Yeah. And I need to look at the tart.
Cookie Wild just said, "Pete." Pete, who's behind the camera tonight. Pete, what's above the sink? Is that a fabulous hanging shelf? Do you guys want to see Ray's kitchen?
It's a fabulous hanging shelf. So show them the kitchen.
This is in the new
This is the new
house.
kitchen, Yeah.
It's a hanging shelf. And in behind here are cupboards, like secret cupboards that open up.
It sways if you push it too much.
Oh, sorry, not touching it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the avalanche one day.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So it's a whole kitchen set.
Yeah.
So cool.
As we don't need these, I'm going to turn them off. And we'll cook those later, and I can put those that extra filling that I just showed you. I can put that into a little plastic container in the fridge with a lid, and keep it for a week, and then use it if I want to. So, what do we got? Yeah, we got people coming to lunch on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
I think I'll make an orange tart.
Oh nice. Yeah. Cookie just said, "OMG, she loves your kitchen."
Oh good.
Some other things. Any leftover slices tonight that I could have? This is. Seriously, just make it yourself. Recipe on the front page of his website, raymcvinnie.com.
It's dead easy.
And Jasmine's just popped in and said, "What are you making tonight?"
Jasmine, we're making an orange marmalade tart using Keri oranges, which are in season at the moment. It's incredibly easy to make. It's only got about 4 ingredients, one of them being pastry, which you buy.
Fabulous.
Oranges, marmalade, pot of meat, sugar, and water. Yeah, so I mean, very easy.
Nice and easy. And Campbell just sent a thumbs up as well.
Oh, good lad. Thank you.
Excellent.
Good. Okay.
How are we going?
No, I want to wait another 5 minutes. We'll wait. We might go over. I know. We might go over tonight.
How did you, with being a professional chef for a long time, working in restaurants, how did you cope with wearing glasses?
I didn't wear glasses. I only wore glasses when I got old. 45, those muscles started to contract. And I started to need glasses for reading, and now I need them all the time. Oh, wow. But I really like wearing glasses.
Yeah, well, they're part of your whole image now, like with MasterChef and everything like that. It was part of. And
I always love the young girl who Facebooked in about me being on MasterChef, saying, "Why does he wear those unfashionable glasses? Every man and even dogs wear them now." Because when we started MasterChef, it was the days of the little squinty glasses. And I thought, no.
Not your style.
They don't look good on me.
Yeah.
So I went out and got a big pair of like Brainbox geek glasses.
Which would they suit you though? They looked great. They looked good on camera.
Works for me anyway.
So we've got a couple of minutes before we pull out the tart from the oven. So what do you guys want to know? Are you stuck with anything in your kitchen? You've got a master chef at your disposal. You can ask him questions.
And we have about 5 minutes. Yeah, although I don't know.
Time?
I mean, that tart will be less cooked than I would like. So when you taste it, you're going to say it's fabulous. All right?
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Now, speaking of which, so Ray and I worked together for 15 years at the food show, and we've been doing these streams for almost 2 years now, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah,
nearly 2 years.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I learnt from Ray was the way that they cook pastry, so say in Rome and things like that, the way that they cook pastry is so much different from the way that we would see pastries served to us, say in a cafe and things like that. They're much darker, aren't they?
That's the difference. In Europe, they cook pastry a lot more.
Why?
Because it tastes better. See,
when you talked about it, you said it was, not blackened or anything, but so much darker.
Almost.
And I would think that was burnt.
Just before it's burnt. It tastes good. It tastes really, really good.
It's really interesting to me.
Yeah, I mean, I can remember walking into a bakery. I know which one it is too. It's the one in the Jewish ghetto in Rome.
Yeah.
It's called the bakery of the ghetto.
Oh,
Il Forno. And I thought, God, there's been a fire. No.
Oh, it was all smoky from the pastry.
Yeah, and everything looked like it had been, not burnt, but yeah.
It's crazy.
I know, it was just normal.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Jimmy Boswell actually said glass is the bane in the kitchen.
They tend to drive you crazy. Every time you open the oven, you can't see. Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, let's have a look at this cream. Look what's going on here, Monique. We've done this before, but see, it's turning into...
Oh, it's getting thicker and thicker.
Well, I've basically soured it.
Oh, lovely. Which will be nice because even though there was a bit of tart in those oranges, you're going to put the marmalade on top.
I'm going to put marmalade on top,
so it'll be quite sweet. So that's going to be a real nice
compliment. It doesn't need to be sweetened. All it is like rich and scented. See all those lumps? All you do is just give it a good stir up and all those lumps will disappear and you get lovely thickened, really nice cream.
Ross Forrester wants to know, are you older than 45, Ray?
Oh, please.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. That's a good... And Sir Jonathan Keys, nice to see you on the stream. See, great stuff, Ray.
Here
Keep
again.
it up.
Goodness.
Former Prime Minister
Thank
John
you so
Key.
much for taking time. You know, I'm really charmed.
Oh, hi, Tony Narang, watching tonight. Good to see you on the stream as well. Your husband, Vishav, is going to love this because I know he loves sweet things and pastry. So, beautiful. How are we looking?
We're going to keep milling around for another, few minutes.
Another awkward 2 minutes.
Yeah, I know. This is the 200 mils of marmalade. It's actually a bit more there. That I just whacked it in the microwave gently, little bit by little bit, rather than blast it and burn it.
So in the same way that you would do, say, chocolate in the microwave, a little bit at a time.
Small increments.
Perfect, we like that.
So that's what's going on there. I'm going to have a look at this, and I think we're going to drag it out, even though it's not going to be as cooked as I would like it. I'll be putting it back in later.
I was going to say, once you put the marmalade on top, can you put it back in?
Yes, but you must be very careful about burning the top because the top will burn when you put all the sugary stuff on top of it.
Excellent, a really good point.
But you can just cover it with a piece of foil if you wanted to. But the best thing to do
Will that make the pastry soggy though?
No, you do it like loosely so that the steam can get out. But the best thing to do, of course, is to cook it really well. But we are on a time scale here.
Yeah, we don't want to mess around with you guys,
Yeah, let me just have a look.
By the way, if you've just joined us, I'm Monique. This is Ray McVinnie, New Zealand Master Chef if you're from outside of New Zealand.
No, we're going to talk. We're going to talk for another 3 or 4 minutes.
Okay.
All right?
So basically tonight, Ray is cooking a recipe in real time. It's a Keri orange marmalade tart.
I love marmalade. Never used to like it.
Why? Marmalade's great.
I don't know. I don't know. That bitter thing. We don't have, in our traditional cookery, which is basically sort of English, there are very few bitter things. There's marmalade, tonic.
I love tonic.
I love tonic, yeah. But I didn't like it until I was older,
But what else do you put with gin?
You're drinking gin when you were like 12 or something.
Oh no, good point. No, I was not. No, and kids, if you're watching, stay away from alcohol.
Yeah, but now I really love it. And there's no other bitter things. I mean, there's things like
tamarind can be quite bitter. No,
sour.
Oh yeah.
But it's not traditionally
it's
us.
not.
Yeah, and nor is things like whitloaf or radicchio, which I also really like, the vegetables. But now, I really like marmalade.
Is there still a lot of sugar in marmalade though?
Oh yeah, please, of course there is.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Can you make it, like if you're going to make it yourself, so I can't eat a lot of sugar, can I make a lower sugar version?
No, this is the Parmesan cheese syndrome. What you're better to do is to make the proper thing perfect, the way it should taste, and eat a little bit.
Okay, that's good. Because I know a lot of people ask me that.
It's the Edam cheese thing. Those people that, I buy Edam because it's low fat and that. And you end up make cheese sauce, you end up throwing about 2 tons of it in there.
Twice as much.
Because it's got no flavour.
So true, yeah.
You better to put a small amount of Parmesan in it.
I love Parmesan.
So do I.
I love cheese.
Yep. All right.
Cookies just asked, how do I keep 36 cooked chicken thighs warm without using the oven and without giving everyone food poisoning?
Why do you want to keep them warm?
For a few hours.
For a few hours, I wouldn't.
Disclaimer, asking for a friend?
Yeah. Oh, God. I would time your cooking so that it is ready, or I would completely cool them, like in the fridge, so they're really chilled as fast as possible. And then I would reheat them very, very thoroughly, and I take no responsibility for your execution.
Yeah, same. Disclaimer, not our problem. Also, Gary Brown. Hello, lovely Gary. Gary, I went on the road with.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. I told you about that before. Gary just said Paddington loves marmalade, of course.
Oh, Paddington does love marmalade, of course.
So good. A whole bunch of of interesting questions.
Okay.
I love you guys, by the way.
I love this. Is the best we've had, isn't it?
There's a lot of spamming comments as well, which you guys know I'm monitoring these comments, so I'm not reading out everything because some of you...
Finger.
Yeah, you're being told, right? But some of them are quite fun. So I love this. This is the name of a person.
Yeah, go on.
Their name is I Don't Sense Anything, Keegon's Big Mistake. Hope I said
What is the big mistake?
I Don't Sense Anything, Keegon's Big Mistake. That's a great name.
Oh, yeah.
I want to know, on a scale of 1 to impossible, how hard is this dish?
1 to impossible, it's about a
3?
A 3?
Yeah, I would say it's relatively easy.
Kids can make this. Yeah. Anyone can make this. Just do each simple step thoroughly and nicely.
Oh, and I love this. Sir Lionel, a Knight of St Bartholomew, said, what about 37 chicken thighs?
Oh, 37. You'd be right with 37, but 38. Be careful.
You guys are fun. Thank you. I'm loving your comments.
Okay, we're going to take this out of the oven.
Oh, there's Raja on here as well. Hi, Raja.
See what's happened?
Oh, it's beautiful.
The filling has kept the middle down and the sides have risen, so you end up with a nice little tart, okay?
It looks beautiful, and because you did that work of folding over that pastry, it looks really beautiful.
Now, I would be leaving this in the oven even longer so that the edges of the orange slices get even more.
Yeah,
and
that's
I would
lovely.
make this pastry darker, but we're over time, we don't have time, and I can put it back in later.
Perfect.
So, look, just slides off. That is red hot.
I love baking paper so
much. I like
baking
baking paper.
That looks really pretty.
So, and the thing is that you can get this whole thing set up, ready to go in the oven, but don't put it in the oven till you want it. So you can get everything. You cook the filling, you can get the pastry organised, you can fill it, okay? Everything's cold. You can fill it. The sides are all turned up already. Yes. And then you can put it in the fridge and then 25 minutes before you want it, jam it in the oven. So it comes out hot and fresh. Yeah.
Oh, delicious.
I mean, it's really good cold as well. Have your marmalade ready. And off you go. And it's in season. You can get all this stuff at the supermarket. There's no mystery. I didn't do anything tricky or hard.
That was really,
or whatever.
Really easy. Nice.
But when you put the marmalade glaze on top, it's going to look like you bought it from a French pastry shop.
Oh, we like that.
Yeah.
Kat Tetzlaff, who follows a lot of these shows as well, has just messaged in and said, hi, Kat. Nice to see you. Really good to have you guys on the show. And it's really nice to see all your comments. Please feel free to send more in and say hi. And we want to know, what are you guys cooking? What are you eating? And if you're feeling a little uninspired or you're not sure what to cook or eat, on Ray's website, there's hundreds of recipes. And they're categorized into small, large, and sweet. So if you want something a little smaller or you want something for a really good family dinner, they're all categorized that way. And then you've got things like this in the sweet category. And there's everything, chocolate recipes, pork, lamb, vegetarian, everything you can imagine. So do head there, raymcvinnie.com.
Okay.
That looks pretty.
So I reckon it's pretty nice, that one. So we've got this lovely little marmalade tart. We've got some lovely fresh cream. There's a plate and a knife and fork over there. French eat their things like this with a knife and fork, which makes a lot of sense.
It does, doesn't it?
Rather than trying to wrangle it with a spoon. And then all you do is get a sharp knife. I do it on a board. It's just so much easier.
Jonathan Afele said, bellissimo, right?
Bellissimo, grazie.
And Cookie Wild wants to know, is Kat married to Andrew? Who knows? Ask Kat.
And there's your little piece of, oh, look, that's hot. Look at that.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, I can smell this. It's just like, it's like being in Seville, where they have orange trees in pots wherever you go, and when they're flowering it smells a bit like this. It's really lovely.
I love this. Kat's just said, I raided an orange tree last year and it made the best marmalade.
Oh, maybe it was the Seville orange marmalade tree, because that's the best.
And she said she was never a fan until she actually made it. Jimmy Boswell said, Ray, I've just made some marmalade the other day from some sumac. My nonna used to make it. Yummy. Yep. Oh, wow.
Okay, look, that's the tart, really.
I love it. Now, Gary Brown wants to know, looks fantastic. Can you add other fruit and side dishes? What's best?
Yeah, okay.
Good question.
This is the method, making a pastry base like this with the edges turned up. This is a method that they make French apple tarts. Tarte aux pommes fines, thin apple tart.
Oh, yeah.
So things like apples, stone fruit, you don't want too much juice. Stone fruit or anything that's going to cook in about 25 minutes, you can put on raw.
Oh, wow.
Okay, and then glaze it with apricot jam.
Great.
This is all orange. You're going to eat that, by the way.
I am going to eat that.
The oranges for this one are cooked because you need to cook them first because they won't.
Delicious.
They won't cook in 25 minutes. But apricots, the stone fruit, apricots, peaches, nectarines, anything like that. Not berries. It won't work with berries. But apples, pears, things like that. You can put those on raw. Do you like it?
Oh, that's amazing.
That's pretty nice, eh?
Oh, that's incredible.
Yep.
Okay, so last year we made a loaf that had that orange blossom water in it.
Oh, yes, yeah.
And it's got the similar kind of characteristics.
I know,
to that.
it's quite,
it's really beautiful.
We don't have this sort of flavour in our traditional cookery. And it's a little bit weird for some people to start with because it's scented.
It's so pretty.
But they use it a lot in North African desserts and things like that, which I really, really like.
Oh, it's incredible.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good.
Right, good.
What I love is it tastes restaurant quality. It tastes luxurious, but you made it so
quality.
easy. Yeah, you know.
Oh, you mean really, like done by a really good cook? Yeah, there's a lot of domestic cooks who are really good too, don't forget.
When you go out and you have a really special occasion, it tastes like special occasion food, but it was made really easy. So that's what I love too.
I like this because it has few ingredients and the sum is more than the parts. You know, what you end up with is something really that wows people. They love it. You bring that to the table, and I guess, cut it up at the table, you know.
Absolutely, and I guess one of the philosophies I've learned from you over the years is if you start with good ingredients, you don't have to do them.
Yeah, as long as you don't like mess it up. Yeah.
Oh, look, guys, it's been great having you. Kimberly Dixon just said loving it. Derek Main just said delish. I know, right, guys?
Good.
Really cool. Afra Payne said hi, Ray.
Hey, Afra.
Yummy.
My star gastronomy pupil from AUT.
Perfect. Yep. We love that. And let me just double check. I haven't missed anybody. Ross Forrester has just asked about his obsession to do with roasts. I'll tell you what, Ross. Sounds like you need some therapy. That's outside the parameters.
You want us to roast something? We will roast something one day, don't worry.
It's on the list.
Yeah.
Well, team, we have to head away. So thanks very much. This has been really fun. It's awesome having you guys with us. We do monthly live streams with Ray, so maybe a roast might be on the cards next time. We've also got to do some North African. Moroccan. Yeah. Some Moroccan. Oh, there's so much to do. So much to do, so much food to eat in so little time. Yeah, so I know, true. That's what I like about food. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, thank you guys. A big thanks to Pete, who is our producer and director. He's behind the camera. He's the genius that makes us all happen. And I really want to thank you guys. Remember the recipes on Ray's website, raymcvinnie.com. Go to the website, download a whole bunch of recipes, use them. It's a great resource. Ray, as always, a pleasure. A great recipe. Thank you. It was fun. Thank you. Thank you. Good. I'm Monique Bradley. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye. That is delicious, right? That's good, eh? I'm really impressed. Yeah, I'm pleased. I'm going to have to take a photo of it, I think. Oh, yeah, I think it's a good idea. Put it on Instagram. Oh, yeah, delicious.